I met a gypsy.
Outdoors will be interesting. I think, if a lot of people probably coming back for outdoor season, and yeah, it'll be fun to watch everyone kind of back at it.
Even Prado.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah.
He is riding today, first time.
Oh, wow.
So he's got, what are we in? Mid-April. So he's got like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Which is like, I mean, he's been training the whole time, obviously. Gets back on the bike, gets the bike set up. Him versus, like, let's say Jet never got hurt and raced all Supercross season. You wouldn't think that Prado would be able to touch him coming off injury. But the fact that they're both coming off injury, and Jet's probably only going to have like a few weeks on the bike, like that severely levels the playing field. So
yeah, it'll be cool.
You
See
think
how that all plays out.
You got Eli back, Webb, Sexton, Hunter will be back, Prado. Don't know if Roxon's going to do. I don't know how many. I'm sure he's going to have to do some for like the SMX points. But yeah, that's going to be an insanely stacked field, dude, for outdoors.
Yeah, it should play out to be, I think, cool, because obviously Jet's kind of been superior in outdoors recent, but he's also been super healthy and fit kind of going into it. So I think now it's going to kind of shape up to him obviously not being super fit, with coming off that injury and being able to go out there and race.
So do you follow any other forms of motorsport like much, or that's kind of the main one?
That's kind of it. I mean, I'll watch F1 here and there, obviously watch the documentary, but yeah, I don't really follow much, just kind of follow what I can and race the races I race, and work when I can as well.
What else are you doing in your downtime?
Yeah, I mean, I have a girlfriend, so obviously hanging out with her and going to, we like to go to Padre games, as much as we can.
Yeah.
So doing things like that, but besides that, it's either racing, working, or, doing things with her.
Just locked in. What's your main jobs on the farm? It's just like tractor work, basically.
Yeah, I mean, it depends, what's kind of going on with racing, and if I have like a month off or 2 months off, then that'll kind of determine what I do or how deep I get myself into it.
Yeah.
Because I don't ever like to start a project and not finish it. So it just kind of depends on how that side of things are going, but. Yeah, I mean, I would say majority of the time I try to drive, some form of a tractor, doing things like that, or seems like I'm always doing like hay stuff, so driving a hay baler or picking up hay bales, doing stuff like that.
How long do you reckon no one has to do any of that shit?
I mean, I think there's a lot of technology coming into that already. It's just I don't know how California would treat that. So
really, in what way?
I mean, it's autopilot. I mean, there's stuff where you don't. I could sit here and drive the tractor, but we haven't messed with that kind of technology. So I don't know what they're gonna approve or not. I mean, it's a mass amount of money to try to go that route in agriculture, so I'm probably not gonna get to play with that for a while, and we'll see how it works out.
It's crazy though, eh? Like the level of the autopilot stuff, the auto tractors. Like I'm sure that there's auto balers, and like you'd have to think. Like, did you ever watch Interstellar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, you should watch it. Have you heard of that movie?
Mm-hmm.
There's a sick movie called Interstellar, and it's basically like they travel to space to save the world, basically. But it's like by Christopher Nolan, the same dude that made the Batman, like the Dark Knight movies. So anyway, it's epic. But the whole thing is like this dystopian kind of, it's in the future, and basically like the Earth got completely fucked by global warming, and now all they can grow is corn, basically. But all of the farming is just done autonomously. And so like the only thing the farmers do is like basically make sure that the machines keep farming properly. But they're all, and it's dude, it's pretty cool. But yeah, like they're just literally, there's these big green John Deeres, and the guy's just like programming his tractors just to make sure that they keep doing the right shit, basically. But we're probably not going to be that far away from that, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's coming super soon. I know a company just released like it's kind of like a weeding thing in organic fields, a machine that's using laser to kill weeds, and then they just came out with a autopilot function on the tractor, and they have like a command center back at their headquarters that will help kind of steer the tractor in the right direction if there's any issues. So I mean, it's here. It's just it would be cool to maybe one day get my hands on something along those lines.
Do you reckon that you'll take over the farm and it'll be something that you'll keep doing forever? Or you could see a world where you don't do that?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think it's an option, at some point, but for now it's just I'm gonna, keep working around the farm and hopefully keep racing and yeah, I mean maybe one day racing might become a little more full time where I'm doing that and trying to go for it in that direction, but or vice versa. I mean it might end and I might need to figure out a career path on outside of that. So for now it's just gonna keep doing the both and make the most of it.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.